Welcome to the Quiz Master. This is our final coaching number 24, live online review class. Let secondary English major. I am your Let lecturer, Professor Paul Hiranio, a faculty member of the University of San Agustin here in Iloilo City. The Quizmaster posts free review materials. However, if you want to support our channel, consider sending us super thanks, which you can purchase on YouTube. Be a member of this channel to have access to our private quizzes. Just click the link in the description section of this video. So let's start. Question number 1. Theater falls under A, the performing arts, B, the visual arts, C, both A and B, D, neither A nor B. I will give you time to write your answer in the chat box. Again, theater falls under A, the performing arts, B, the visual arts, C, both A and B, D, neither A nor B. What is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter A, the performing arts. Theater belongs or falls under the performing arts. Generally, the arts, I divided Pusha into two broad categories. And what are they? Yes, Bena? Correct. Visual arts and performing arts. Okay. If ang medium ng visual arts ay we have paint, we have watercolor, we have crayons, we have canvas, so on and so forth. Ano naman po yung medium, ang main medium ng performing arts? Like dance, theater, public speech. Yes, Caroline? What is the main medium of the performing arts? Correct. It's the human body, In theater, you act, right? Your body moves. So the main medium of the performing arts is the human body. Ano po ang tawag sa mga tao who engage in the visual arts? Yes, artists. How about those who engage in the performing arts? Okay, yes, performers. So theater falls under the performing arts. Now let's go to question number 2. Exemplification is one of the methods of ideas development. Here, the author gives A, definitions, B, lists, C, summaries, D, examples. I will give you time to write your answer in the chat box. Okay? Yes, a lot of you answered letter D. Okay, and that is the correct answer. Examples. Exemplification is one of the methods of ideas development. Here, the author gives examples. exemplification, even if you do not know what the correct answer is, just by looking at the word exemplification, okay, malalaman mo na ang answer dito ay examples. So, exemplification, examples. Ito po ay isa sa mga methods of ideas development or methods of paragraph development. Ang daming methods dito. You can just have to, you can just pick and choose, right? Can you give me one of the many methods of ideas development? Yes. You have compare and contrast. You have exemplification. You have definition. You have chronology, so on and so forth, right? How will you arrange your ideas to come up with a good article? So this is a method. Exemplification is a method of ideas development or paragraph development. Sa exemplification, again, you give examples. Question number 3. Elema or ilema is A, a literary genre, B, a figure of speech, C, a speech event, D, an African word. What is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C, a speech event. Elema or ilema is a speech event. Yes. Jane, whose work is this? You are correct. Bambi Scheffelin. Scheffelin or Scheffelin is spelled Schiefffelin. Bambi Scheffelin. Saan nagmula ang pangalan na Elema or Elima? Yes? Carlo? No? Ito ay isang tribo sa Papua New Guinea. Do you know where Papua New Guinea is? It's a big island country situated between Indonesia and Australia. So, ang Elima or Ilema ay isang tribo sa Papua New Guinea. Okay, so Bambi Schiffelin went there to study their culture, especially their language. So what is this Elima thing or Ilema thing? Sa isang tribo sa Papua New Guinea, old members of the tribe teach their children what to say in specific situations. So, for example, if somebody asks you this, okay, this is your answer. So that is Elima, a speech event. Number 4, we study these subjects to gain competence in a skill used in other subjects. A, major subjects. B, minor subjects. C, language subjects. D, tool subjects. I will give you time to write your answer in the chat box. Okay, Johan, what is your answer? Okay, yes, that is the correct answer. Letter D, tool subjects. So we study these subjects to gain competence in a skill used in other subjects, tool subjects. Johan, are tool subjects the end in themselves? Okay, no. So gagamitin siya to study another subject. So what are Michael? What are our two subjects? Yes, here in the Philippines we have English and Filipino. Basically language subjects, right? Language subjects are usually tool subjects. But I don't think yung literature part ng ng English subject ay tool sa na belong sa tool subject, no? Usually grammar and the four skills of reading, writing, speaking, and listening, but not the literature part, right? So, for example, in our English class, we teach our students transitional devices like firstly, finally, right? Next. So, gagamitin siya or gagamitin ito ng mga estudyante natin sa anong subject? If they have mastered the use of transitional devices, they will apply this in other subjects. Especially in what subject? Yes, you have science. You know, when they do their experiments, there are steps involved there. In their TLE classes, you know, when they cook, when they engage in carpentry, so on and so forth, right? So these are two subjects, and we study these subjects to gain competence in a skill used in other subjects. Question number 5. This language teaching approach was developed by British linguists. A. Audiolingualism. B. Oral situational approach. C. Suggestopedia. D. Cognitive approach. Okay, write your answer in the chat box. I will give you time to do that. GM, what is your answer? Okay, yes, that is the correct answer. Letter B. Oral situational approach. This language teaching approach was developed by British linguists. Oral situational approach. So, what is its American equivalent? Yes, Andrew? Audiolingualism. So, in America, they have audiolingualism. In the UK or in Great Britain, in England, they have oral situational approach, right? Same principles, same concepts, same practices. Is it still used today, Joanna? Is oral situational approach still used today? Not anymore, correct? But we can still feel its impact, right? So, in the oral situational approach, Caroline, how is language viewed? Correct. Structured. The structural view of language. It means dapat perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, because you know grammar and pronunciation or sound form part of, well, the structure of language. Dapat drills, no? Practice, tests, tests, and more tests to gain mastery of the English grammar and English pronunciation. That is the oral situational approach. Number 6, an appeal to ethos is an appeal to A, credibility, B, reason, C, emotion, D, all of these, E, none of these. What is the correct answer? Okay, Thelma, what is your answer? Correct. Credibility. An appeal to ethos is an appeal to credibility. Okay? Ano po itong ethos na ito? Yes? Yes. Rhetorical appeal. No? What what are our rhetorical appeals? Tatlo. We have ethos, we have logos, and we have pathos, right? And some books say there are four. Ano yung isa? Kairos. Spelled Kairos. Kairos. Right? Rhetorical appeals. What are they? Vincent? Way of presenting your argument. And what is its goal? Joanna? To persuade people. Okay? So there are three rhetorical appeals, sometimes four. And what are they? Again, ethos, logos, and pathos. The other one is kairos. When you say ethos, it's your personal credibility as a speaker or as a writer for that matter, right? Can they trust you? What are your credentials for them to believe you, right? When I give a lecture here, anong meron sa akin na naniniwala kayo sa mga sinasabi ko, no? That is ethos, right? How about if you don't have credentials? Pwede din. What will you do? You cite an expert. So you say, Chomsky said that we all have the innate capacity to learn a language, right? Of course, maniniwala ka sa sinasabi niya because he cited Chomsky, the father of modern linguistics. These rhetorical appeals are attributed to whom? Sino yung proponent nito? Yes, Aristotle. Correct. Okay, now let's go to question number 7. Prem Chand was famous for his modern A. Bengali literature, B. Hindustani literature, C. Sanskrit literature, D. Sinhalese literature. I will give you time to write your answer in the chat box. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, Hindustani literature. Prem Chand was famous for his modern Hindustani literature. What is this Hindustani literature? Is it different from Indian literature? Actually, Hindustani was just a Persian word for India. So if you base it there, then Hindustani literature is also Indian literature. Because again, Hindustani was a Persian word for India. But nowadays, ang Hindustan ay isang geographical area somewhere in northern India, right? So if you base it there, no, if you base it sa sitwasyong iyan, then we can say that Hindustani literature is a branch, probably. It is the kind of literature produced in the northern region of India, right? Because Hindustan nowadays refers to a region in northern India. Now let's go to question number 8. Prejudice is a major topic in A. Personal communication, B. Interpersonal communication, C. Intrapersonal communication, D, intercultural communication. What is the correct answer here? Please type your answer in the chat box. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, intercultural communication. Prejudice is a major topic in intercultural communication. What is prejudice, Maria? What is prejudice? Ang prejudice po ba happens pagkatapos mo ma-meet ang isang tao? No, before, right? So, is it a preconceived opinion about someone or about a particular idea? Yes. Okay. Is it based on reason, Joanna? Is prejudice based on reason? Hindi. Okay, no. Is it based on actual experience? Hindi rin, right? So why are you telling people that Indians smell bad when in fact you haven't been to India and you haven't talked to somebody from India, right? So that is prejudice. Prejudice is a cultural thing, right? Ang mga Indiano, mababaho yan, which is wrong, right? Nakapunta ka na ba ng India, right? For you to be able to say that, prejudice obstructs communication, especially intercultural communication. Now let's go to question number 9. Verbs are classified as A, content words, B, function words, C, both A and B, D, neither A nor B. Please type your answer in the chat box. Tristan, what is your answer? Content word? Yeah, okay. Content words. That is the correct answer. Letter A. Verbs are classified as content words. Okay? Verbs, again, are content words. What is the opposite of a content word? Bena? Yes, function word. Anong meron ang content words na wala sa function words? Specific meaning. Okay? For example, jump, right? When somebody tells you jump, alam mo kung ano ang ibig sabihin nito. And you will actually do it, right? How about the? When somebody tells you the, probably you will respond, what? Right? Because the has no specific meaning. In other words, it is a function word, not a content word. And number 10, what is the most important part of a news story? A, blurb, B, title, C, kicker, D, lead or lead paragraph. Okay? Give the correct answer. Please write it in the chat box. Okay, Elton, what is your answer? Blurb? No? How about you, Jane? What is your answer? Lead. Okay, that is the correct answer. Letter D. Lead or lead paragraph. What is the most important part of a news story? Lead paragraph. Okay, or lead. Sa news story, Where can you find the lead paragraph, Benna? Okay, yes, first paragraph. And what does it contain? Yes, the five W's and one H. The who, the what, the where, the when, and the why of a particular news event, and the how as well. And what is the shape of a news story? You know, a news story follows a certain format. My question is, what is its shape? Yes, inverted pyramid. You put the important details first, followed by um, medyo hindi importanteng impormasyon, right? So the shape of a news story is inverted pyramid. So okay, so what is the most important part of a news story? Letter D, lead. So how did you fare in this review quiz? Tell us your score in the comment section and share this quiz to others as well. Thanks for watching. Good day, everyone. See you in the next session.